Good morning and welcome to the Mayor's Weekly News Conference. For this week's agenda, we will explain a recycling program partnership between the Goodwill of Erie and Dell Computers, roll into Meals on Wheels event, Soup Up the Subaru, showcase the Erie Downtown Partnership's upcoming events, issue a proclamation for Transgender Awareness Week, and provide an update on LERTA. Now I'll turn it over to the Mayor. Mayor?
Thank you, Frank, and good morning, everyone. I'm very excited to announce that Goodwill of Erie has partnered with Dell to recycle electronics, including computers, monitors, and cables. Currently, the city holds one electronics recycling event per year, but now this new partnership allows people to get rid of their old electronics much more quickly. All they have to do is drop them off at any Erie Goodwill store. Revenue generated from recycling creates local jobs and provides free job training to those in need. To tell us how this incredible program works, here is Phil Johnston, CEO of Goodwill of Erie. Phil. He has to stop taking pictures now and come up.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Appreciate this very much. Thank you for inviting me. We certainly appreciate that. Goodwill is the largest recycler in the United States, and we have been since 1929. We've held that honor. You know, right now recycling is the in thing to do, but it's something that we've done for 90 years. And we've been number one at it. We have several sites in the Erie area where you could make donations of your computers. We will take any brand, even though Dell is the company that we partner with, so that we can safely so your computers don't go to the landfill, so it's done in a safe way. Dell has put this program together and it's exclusive with Goodwill. What that means is you can bring any brand of computer. It doesn't have to be a Dell. It could be cell phones, it can be keyboards, it can be the mice, it can be speakers, it can be monitors, or obviously it can be CPUs. In addition, as everyone knows, we also accept gently used clothing, furniture, and other items that we're able to resell. And when we resell these items, and let me be clear before we get that far, we do not resell your computers when they come. We ship them off to Dell, we palletize them, and Dell takes care of those responsibly. So your information will not be leaked out to anyone. We're not going to resell the items that you bring to us here locally or anywhere else. They will be disposed of safely. But like I was saying before, the other items that you donate to our stores, they are sold, and that money is used for job creation. We hire people with barriers to the workforce. That's what we do. We also do a lot of training. We have a Google grant that we use also for computer literacy. That's very successful, and that's something that we plan to bring into Erie in 2020. Our hours of operations for our 3 stores, we have one in Harbor Creek, we have one in West Erie on 26th, and we have one at the Summit Town Plaza next to Sam's Club. The hours of operation for those stores is from 9 until 7 o'clock daily, 11 to 5 on Sunday. And if you need more information, you can always go to our website, which is goodwillready.org. I think that's pretty much what we have. Again, I appreciate your time today. Thank you very much. We are going to have an event this Saturday that's very important where you can bring any donation. Obviously, you could bring a computer, but you could bring your gently used household items or clothing. In addition, it's going to be at the Otters game on Saturday. We'll have a truck at the main entrance where we will accept those donations. And we really, really look forward to that. We absolutely would love to be a part of Erie's community, and we'll work hard to get your business and your donations. Thank you.
Thanks, Phil. It's wonderful to have you here and the good work you're doing. And we're lucky we have your CFO, Doreen, here too. Thanks for being here, Doreen. Really appreciate it. This program obviously is a great opportunity for residents here in the Erie region to not only dispose of their electronics property, but also raise money for an amazing organization. So keep up the good work. Next, we want to talk about tomorrow's Meals on Wheels Erie event called Soup Up the Subaru. Meals on Wheels Erie was formed in 1971 and now in its 48th year of serving 1,500 meals monthly to seniors and persons with disabilities here in Erie County. Meals on Wheels Erie serves high-risk individuals who have very limited consistent help in their homes. Volunteers of Meals on Wheels form a bond with clients and deliver really more than a meal. The kindness and interest that these volunteers shows means a great deal to the people that they serve. Tomorrow, Friday, November 15th, is Meals on Wheels Erie's Canned Food Drive. The event is called Soup Up the Subaru, and it gives Erie residents a chance to help people in need during the holiday. Here to tell us more about Soup Up the Subaru is Wendy Wallace, Executive Director of Meals on Wheels Erie. Wendy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mayor, for inviting me to speak today. It's an honor to be here and to have the opportunity to highlight the fact that 1 in 6 seniors are facing hunger right now. When I say hunger, I mean food insecurity. The how, the what, how often, and if I'm going to eat today. Meals on Wheels is a very real solution for seniors and persons with disabilities to remain independent and nourished in their homes. Meals on Wheels Erie has been in the Erie community for 48 years. 48 years of volunteers delivering meals with a smile to individuals' doorsteps. We also offer very well-managed shopping and delivery service. Our volunteers are the backbone of our organization, and we thank them from the bottom of our hearts. Exciting news about Meals on Wheels is that we're expanding our meal delivery territory to Fairview, Girard, and Annaborough, also Lake City. Our route in Girard started on Monday. We're very excited to help people in that community. We also are planning to start a route in Edinburgh in December. We're happy to report that we are growing, shining brighter, and not fading away after a 6-month-long funding roller coaster. A special thank you to our donors, our board members, our courageous staff, our meal preparation site, Lecom Senior Living Center, and the Country Fair Cares program. They offered life support when a small but mighty nonprofit needed it. Next, happy holidays to everybody. At Meals on Wheels Erie, we have the holiday spirit of giving, and we encourage everybody in the community to embrace it. We're holding an event tomorrow, November 15th, from 11 o'clock till 2 in the St. George Church parking lot on Peach Street in Erie. The event is called Soup Up a Subaru. This is the local kickoff to the Subaru Share the Love event. We are partnering with New Motors Subaru for this event. We're taking donations of cans of soup divided between 3 local charities. St. George's Church Food Pantry will be getting 1/3 of it. The Emmaus Ministry Soup Pantry will get another 1/3. And the Meals on Wheels Erie Blizzard Bags will get the other 1/3. We do Blizzard Bags every year for our clients so that they have safe food in their homes for when we get those Erie blizzards. So we invite the mayor and the community to join us to fill up some Subarus with cans of soup. Thank you so much for the opportunity to come here today. Any more information that you'd like about Meals on Wheels Erie, you can find it at mealsonwheelserie.org or call our office at 452-6930. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Wendy, and thanks for your more than 25 years of service and advocating for the needs of seniors here in the Erie area. I also join Wendy and encourage everyone in the Erie area to participate in Soup Up the Subaru by donating canned soup tomorrow, Friday, November 15th, beginning at 11 a.m. And as Wendy said, you can find out more information at mealsonwheelserie.org, or you can call 452-6930. Next, I'm very pleased to introduce John Buchna from Erie's Downtown Partnership, the executive director there. He's going to showcase Erie Downtown's partnership's upcoming holiday events. John, the podium is yours.
Thank you. Sorry, I'll read this here as a visual reminder. As Mayor mentioned, I'm going to be providing a brief overview of the upcoming events that we, the Downtown Partnership, are going to be doing on behalf of our community. Great news that's coming here today with the Goodwill efforts, the Meals on Wheels efforts. It's all part of us coming together as a community. Our organization has been involved in working directly with the city for many years in bringing joy and holiday joy to our downtown community and enabling the community to come out and celebrate in its many different ways its pride in being part of the Erie community. So first and foremost, we want to recognize that as we go into the holiday season, a lot of plans are being put in place. And our mission today is to provide an overview of a few dates that if your schedule's allowed, to please be part of downtown to enjoy your holiday season. The first of which is Small Business Saturday. Ideally, there's many small businesses and entrepreneurs that make up our community. Any support that you can provide to them, including those in our downtown, will be much greatly appreciated. Our big staple event that we've been providing to the community is our Downtown Delights celebration. And that Downtown Delights it's always the first Friday in December, and this year it's Friday, December 6th. The mayor and his staff now are going to be one of our key partners in this is UPMC Health Plan and UPMC Hammett. This year, the mayor has agreed to Santa and Mrs. Claus to start the evening at UPMC, visiting those that are less fortunate that can be part of the event. And he's going to progress from the north to the south to Perry Square. And in that, we're going to do the 3 lightings as before. We're going to light the park, then we're going to light our beautiful tree, then we'll light the topper on our tree. After those lightings conclude, then the next portion then travels up to the mayor and Santa, go back up to the Boston store. And the magic continues that evening, sitting under the clock as it has in the past. And as we've seen by some bullets here, there's other opportunities. The Harry Burley Society is providing a new marker, and that's going to be part of the event. St. Paul's Episcopal Choir is going to once again provide it's just a internationally celebrated choir. They're going to be part of the entertainment. We've got the free photos with Santa and the hot chocolate and the cookies provided by Yield Sweet Shop, etc. And once again, some horse-drawn carriage rides. But it doesn't stop there. The following week, Friday, December 13th, we're going to be doing a holiday Christmas tree sale in Perry Square. Correct. Many people downtown would like to get a tree. Mason Farms is a third-generation business that's been part of the Erie community for many, many years. We've partnered with them in conjunction with the Perry Square Alliance to provide live-cut Christmas trees and wreaths available to those people that would like to purchase, looking at the energy that's in Perry Square and using that as an opportunity for us to, again, celebrate as a community, and in this case, the purchase of a holiday tree. And then lastly, on Friday, December 20th, we're calling it Home for the Holidays. People, young and old, some are part of the community, some go away to college, some come back that time, but it's truly a celebration once again in Perry Square. We're going to have a new Perry-okie contest, coupled with perhaps an ugly sweater contest, but we're going to be having an ice bar working with local craft brewers, wineries, luminaries. Each of these are in support of the Holiday Village, which are the sheds. We will be having different local vendors such as Palacos, chocolates, Pop Luck popcorn, and others that are all part of our community to help us celebrate the holiday season within our downtown community. You'll be hearing more details about each of these events in the forthcoming weeks, provided in conjunction with the city. And today is just an overview, and we look forward to seeing everyone here in Perry Square in downtown Erie. Thank you.
Thank you very much, John, for all you are doing. As John mentioned, next few weeks, there will be members from Erie Downtown Partnership here with us each week to kind of showcase the upcoming events here downtown. They're all family-friendly events, and they're very well planned out. John, I also want to thank you and your team for the great work you're doing in downtown Erie. You're making this a place where everyone wants to live, work, and play. Thank you very much for that. Next week is Transgender Awareness Week. So I'd like to invite Caitlin Strohmeyer up to the podium to accept the proclamation related to Transgender Awareness Week. Caitlin, thanks a lot for being here. Thank you. Good to see you. So this is a recognition of Transgender Awareness Week, whereas the City of Erie recognizes with respect the contributions that the LGBTQ+ community and the mission of the Trans Family Northwestern Pennsylvania, which supports transgender community, as well as those who are unsure, their loved ones, family members, and friends. Whereas the Transgender Awareness Week is a week when transgender people and their allies take action to bring attention to the community by educating the public about who transgender people are and by sharing stories and experiences. Whereas Transgender Day of Remembrance is a culmination of Transgender Awareness Week. Transgender advocate Gwendolyn Ann Smith founded this day as a vigil to honor her memory of Rita Hester, a transgender woman who was killed in 1998. The vigil commemorates all the transgender people lost to violence this year and began an important memorial that has become an annual Transgender Day of Remembrance. Whereas the mayor's LGBTQ+ Advisory Council is doing great work to eliminate racism and prejudice in Erie so that every individual in our community feels valued for the unique talents and gifts that each of us possess. Now, therefore, I, Joseph V. Schember, Mayor of the City of Erie, hereby proclaim the week of November 12th through 19th, 2019, as Transgender Awareness Week in the City of Erie. Furthermore, I proclaim that the 20th day of November 2019 is Transgender Day of Remembrance in the City of Erie. I encourage all Erie residents to dedicate themselves to eliminating prejudice, discrimination, and violence forever in Erie. Caitlin, thanks very much for all you do.
Thank you.
And I invite you to say a few words.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Mayor Schember. This is a really important time in our community. As the mayor stated, we've come a long way. We really try to work really hard, to raise the visibility of our community and to educate people and help people understand we're just people. We're mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters and children. We're employees and employers. We're members of the community. And thanks to efforts by people like Mayor Schember, we've really been able to raise the visibility of our community here in the Erie community. So honored to be part of the LGBTQ Advisory Council. There's several of us in the trans community that are part of that. And, we just want people to understand who we are and to, reach out and call out discrimination and bias when you see it in the community. If you see somebody who's being mistreated, stand up and say something. That's all it takes. As the mayor stated, on November 20th is Transgender Day of Remembrance. It's, an annual event that we have to honor all the people in the community who have been killed through anti-trans bias, discrimination, violence, or just, a lack of regard for our humanity. It's unfortunate that we have to have that, but it's important for us to be able to share that and to educate the community on what people are going through. I invite the community, the Erie community, to join us on the 20th over on the courthouse steps. We're going to be having a candlelight vigil at 6:30 p.m. Come a little bit early to get a candle. Hopefully we run out. We have almost 100, so I hope we can run out. But everyone's welcome to come, and then we have a reception following that at the Crime Victim Center, just for some, discussion and decompression, because it's a very emotional event. So I hope you all can make it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Caitlin. And I went to that event last year, and it is very moving. I plan to be there again this year. Thanks also, Caitlin, for serving on the LGBTQ+ committee for us. That committee is really making a difference. The one thing I'd probably say more than anything else recently is, if I do nothing else as mayor, I want to eliminate discrimination and bias and racism from Erie, so that every individual in this community is accepted for the unique talents and gifts that each one of us possesses. Finally, today, I'm very pleased that I have to give you an update on LRTA. In the last 5 business days, we've had 3 additional LRTA applications in the amount of $2,106,000. The largest application is a commercial permit for $1.9 million. It's to demo and rebuild 5 apartments and 1 storefront at 416 State Street. So as of yesterday, November 13th, that's 89 business days since July 3rd when we implemented the new LRTA. We've now had 73 LRTA applications with a total investment of Erie of $23,681,635. I look forward to giving many more LRTA updates in the weeks ahead, and I can't wait for the next building season to start here in Erie. That concludes today's press conference. Everyone who spoke is certainly available for interviews. Thanks very much for being here.